Hey everyone, how are we all doing? Okay, so before we get started, as usual, everything I say in this chat on this video is my opinion, mine alone. Please feel free to do your own research, come to your own conclusions. Please do not attack or harass anybody mentioned in this video. Honestly, your time is better off spent elsewhere. So let's do this. As you're all aware, I've been quite ill. Still am. But trying to get back into doing more content for you all. I recently came across the Labrant family, the Labrant family channel. Not a channel I watch. Not a channel that really interests me, to be honest. But everybody is talking about this video right now, and I have a lot to say about it. I try not to be mean and nasty on my channel, but I'm going to say something now that may come across mean. Cole Labrant does a lot of talking in this video, and his wife sits there like some sort of nodding dog. You're talking about termination of children, unborn children, and I would say forcing their opinion on other people, calling it pro-love. They compare the termination of pregnancy to the Holocaust. How dare you? How dare you? What happened in the Holocaust was horrendous. One of the worst tragedies to ever have happened. Ever. And should never be forgotten. Because we never want to see that happen again. Not in my lifetime. Not in my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, or their grandchildren's life. Would I ever want to see something like the Holocaust happen again? I'm not a religious person, but I pray to God that not a single person is put through what the Jews were put through. Then to compare the termination of a pregnancy is gross. Cole says if his grandmother hadn't decided to keep his mother, he would never be here today. Well, Cole, that goes for each and every one of us. You say that you would take over the parenting of your daughter's child, if she was ever to get pregnant. Your daughter's 12. I pray to God that she is never in that position that she could be pregnant at age, or even in the next 2 to 3 years. Pregnancy can still be dangerous, and for a child to go through it, if she were to go through the god awful thing called no person, no child, no woman No, anybody should have to go through that. I can't imagine the pain of going through that and then finding out that you're pregnant. And then having to decide, can you mentally cope with going through this pregnancy, then looking at that child every day for the rest of your life, thinking you look like your father? Can you imagine the torture, the pain that that person could possibly be going through? I'm not saying every person who terminates their pregnancy has been through some realize they're not in a position to care for the child, whether it be mentally, emotionally, financially. And sadly, it's the only option for them. Not everyone has the support that is required to raise a child. Not everybody has a family who would stand by them no matter what. You may have been lucky. You may have been lucky enough to have family to support you and be there for you, if not family, but really close friends. There are people out there that don't. So for you to come onto your channel and say, let's vote for pro-love, and then go in to talk about why people should not have a termination of their pregnancy. Cole Labrant. As a man, you will never ever be in that position to need to make that decision. Now, whether your partner is ever in that position and you're able to keep going, have the pregnancy successfully, no hiccups, no problems, mother and baby all well after the delivery, that's great. But not everybody is. So you come into your channel and forcing your opinion down people's throats while your wife sits next to you, nodding her head, barely saying a word. Just saying, if the mum had the first baby, the dad was to have the second, there wouldn't be a third. Because he would know exactly what it was like to go through pregnancy, to go through labour, to go through delivering a baby. Maybe you should think about that one. Of forcing your beliefs and your opinions. And you have youngsters watching your channel. Youngsters who have no idea what the hell you're talking about. But I've said everything that needs to be said right now. And I think you need to sit down and you need to think about what you've put out there in the world. And how your words are probably affecting hundreds, if not thousands of women every night since you put that video out. Do you even care? Because in my opinion, you don't. In my opinion, that doesn't matter to you. You can't think about what the effects of your words have on women who've gone through termination of pregnancy. The heartache, the guilt, the not knowing. But at the time they knew it was the best decision for them. You have no right to make decisions for other people or to force your opinions onto other people until you've walked a step in their shoes. Then I suggest you keep your opinions to yourself until the day you can go through pregnancy, labour, delivery. Then I suggest that you keep your opinions to yourself, because this video is not it. This video was gross. My heart goes out to anybody that survived the Holocaust, to family members of people who were affected by the Holocaust. May they forever rest in peace. And to the women who had no other choice than to go through termination, my heart goes out to you, each and every one of you. Please do not take what this man says as gospel, because he does not know what he talks about. And I'm going to end this here. I'm going to thank everybody for watching. And I hope to see you in a more cheerful video, because this one was awful. Thank you.